This is a quick tutorial on how to attach buckles and snaps on dungarees. Now, this is really very simple. I know a lot of us used to shy away from it, but trust me, this is really pretty easy. And once you learn how to attach your buckles and snaps on your dungaree, it's going to take your dungaree or your overall from 0 to 100. So stay with me. Let me quickly show you how to do this very nicely. So here are my buckles and they come in pairs. So you're going to take the rectangular one first, and then you're going to take your strap, pass it through just like that. You can see how I'm doing it. Pass it through it first and then pass it through it the second time. Is really pretty easy. Then you're taking the other one that is going to be attached to, or that you're going to use to hook the snap, and then you're going to pass this through very nicely. Now, once you've passed this through, there's a little trick here. You need to pass the other part through it. It's a little bit tricky. I struggled with it a little bit, maybe because my straps were a little bit tight. It was a little bit bulky because I fused my strap so that it can have some weight. So that's why I struggled with it a little bit to pass that small place, you can see. So I had to look for something like a tweezer or so to pull it out. So you can use a tweezer, you can use anything to just pull it out from the other side. It is actually pretty straightforward. Now, if your strap is not this thick, then it is just going to go in very easily. So I think for next time, I'm going to use very light fusible for the strap so that it won't give me as much headache as it's giving me now. So don't worry, it's like really pretty easy for you to pass it through. And if you're working with a denim fabric, there's really no need for you to fuse it. It's because this fabric was really light, so that's why I had to fuse it to give it some weight. I think I'm able to manage to pass it through. Good. So now you pass it through just like this. You see, it's really pretty easy. Now, once you pass it through, you pull it according to how you want it to be, maybe longer, maybe shorter. It really depends on you. You can adjust it the way you like. Now you fold it in, and then you're going to take it to your sewing machine. You see that part where I folded in, you are going to stitch it. So you're going to stitch it very nicely so that it won't go off, and then you can easily adjust it anytime you want to wear it. You can adjust it the way you like. Okay, so the next thing for us to do now would be for us to attach the snaps, or if you don't call it snaps, you can also call them jeans button, because they are usually used for jeans. Okay, so you're going to try and make a hole. Just mark the point where you want to put the buttons or the snaps, and then try and make a hole. Now, when you are making this hole, please make sure that this hole is really very small. Don't make it too wide. That's the trick. So I use my seam ripper to try to make the hole. You can use anything you like to try to make a hole. So you see, I'm also struggling with this a little bit because I'm scared. I don't want to punch a big hole so that it will not spoil. If the hole is very wide, it's not going to look nice. So once you're satisfied with the hole, now you can place the one of the pairs, the one that has screw, is like a small nail. You just place it in from the back side, and once it has gone in very well, now you're going to take the other pair, which is like more like the button, and then you place it on top. Then you take your hammer and then hit it. You don't need to hit it too much, maybe a few times, a couple of times. You just hit it and it will just sit in very properly. Now, one thing you want to be very careful of here is sometimes some of these snaps, they come with designs on top. So maybe you want to put a cloth, you want to put a fabric on top so that you don't deform the face of your snap, or you want to hit it from the other side. So because mine was plain and the hammer I was using was not really, it wasn't heavy, so I can afford to just hit it on top Okay, now once you've done that, you're going to go to the other side and do exactly the same thing, and you're going to see that it's going to come out really very nicely. In fact, this is even easier than making buttonholes. So if you have never done this before, this is your sign to try this now, because this is way easier than creating buttonholes and even attaching sewing on the buttons. This is way faster, and it also looks really very cute, very beautiful and professional. So let me know in the comment section what you think about these snaps. If it is something you want to try, please let me know in the comment section. And if you've been watching my videos and you've been enjoying them, please do well to subscribe. If you have not subscribed yet, please try and subscribe so that you will see more videos when I upload them. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy my video, and leave me a comment. Let me hear your thoughts, please. All right, so we finished attaching the snaps. Now let me show you how everything looks. You see, beautiful, right? See, so let me show you the finishing. Now just take a look. See, it has zipper by the side. See the inner finishing. See everything looking pink, neat, professional sewing. This is what we do in my online school. If you are not there yet, you are losing. Oh, you're on a long team. You better sign up and join our online classes, and you're going to join our sewing community as well, where you can easily ask questions and get answers. All right.